I'm gonna work. Okay. Well, what's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna be talking about scamming and save the world. The worst thing that you could ever do. So, some random dude just invited me. I'm not gonna bother to tell his name. Invited me, joined his lobby. There's 3 other random people, and there was a guy. His name was like Stars Trader 07. You can go find him if you want to. But the thing is, he is a scammer. Okay, and basically what he said is that he could craft 106 weapons, stuff like that. And first of all, you have to be in Canny or above to craft 106 weapons. And he's in Plankerton and is saying that he can craft that, which is literally impossible because in order to get 4-star evolutions, gotta be in Canny, or you have to be in Canny or up. So yeah, and what he said he was gonna do is I had found his quick shot. He had a jackal launcher, so I found his quick shot. I mean, it's not super good, but I had to pay $75 for it. So he said he was gonna trade the Founder's quick shot for a jackal launcher. I mean, I don't really care launchers about that much, but I am gonna start collecting more items, so I was gonna go for that. And what he did is that he said, okay, so drop your thing, drop your weapon, and he told me a corner to stand in, and told me, okay, so basically he told me, okay, oh my god, he told me a corner to stand in and to stand on and to place my weapon on it, and then whatchamacallit, and then he was gonna trade with me, and he asked me if I was gonna place the arc. He was like, okay, I'll make the arc, and then he whips out a jump pad, which, yeah, this is basically what he did. So right here would be a tiny box that you get shoved into, like, well, I don't feel like making it because I don't want to use mats, but basically, let's say I was in this corner, this is across from me, told me to drop my weapon, then I would drop it. Oh my god, it's too high. But I dropped my weapon, and I did this. So my weapon was in that corner, standing there, and then he drops the launch pad, which is supposed to move to the side, and then it'll launch you the other direction, towards the direction of the box with no edits. It wasn't even the host of the lobby, but he already knew about that. So that's the thing, he went like that, and then that, and then normally it'll get pinned up against a box. But the thing is, Mr. Fuckboy kind of fucked up. Well, you see, if somebody ever does this, you can do that, and then, well, that's not supposed to be there, but you could obviously land up against the wall behind you and move off of it back to your weapon. That's what I did. So I landed back down, picked up my weapon right as he was gonna try to right as he was changing the arcway, and then I picked up my weapon. He opened up the arcway, stood still, grabbed his weapon, and then left. So it's the message to anybody who's gay fuck and scams: stop, get some help, don't scam. It's not good, especially because they're gonna add player reporting soon, so have fun getting fucked in the ass, or because you're getting fucking reported for being a little shit. So I'm just gonna tell that all scammers, recommend stop it. A couple of things to look out for whenever you're scamming, or not whenever you're scamming, whenever you're gonna trade with somebody. There's this thing that people do where, oh, somebody's watching. There's this thing that gay fucks do, that scam, where they do this thing, kind of make your box. Well, you're not supposed to see that. But you're gonna get in with your box like this whenever you're trading with somebody. And then, you know, there'll be this thing between them. Normally, the trader will be on that, or, okay, so the trader will be on this side, and let's say you want to trade some materials. So let's say I'm going to trade a piece of malachite. 1 second, I'm about to go BM this child. Who's watching my broadcast? Undead, shut the fuck up, Undead. Okay. I'm talking about scamming Undead and how people need to stop. But, okay, actually I need to pick that up. But what people will do is, normally you won't be able to see through the floor, but you can with the wood. They'll place the fucking, all the types of ores. Then you'll be, you know, up here, unknowing. Drop your malachite. Where the fuck did you go? To kick you. Go down here. All the malachite goes down there. So, that's something you need to watch out. So just look out for that little thing. This little fucking shit thing. Another thing to watch out for is just something where if they place traps on the floor to show that they're not going to edit you. There's a glitch where you could do where there was a floating trap. I'm not sure how to do it, but I know people that have done it. Where you could basically place a trap on top of a floor, which wouldn't allow you to edit the floor, but you glitch it to where you could see the trap. You could edit the floor under it, and the trap was walkable, like you could walk through the trap. So what people would do is kind of, you know, do that, edit you off. And you could also just do the editing normally. So, another thing, and that's just something you should watch out whenever you're scamming. If you're in Canny, or not Canny, fucking Twine, there's a thing where you could have it like that, and then you would smack up against a building, knock you off, and then fall into the lava. So just a couple things to know before you're gonna go trade with somebody and save the world. One, if they're a low power level and they have high power level weapons, could mean two things. Could mean they actually have like nice friends that would give them some free shit, which I kind of doubt, because any actual experienced player would know that certain weapons only work in certain areas. Like a malachite weapon would have a power cap on stonewood, just kind of how silver has a smaller power cap. They did release the power caps a little bit, but basically it used to be, and kind of still is, where level 10 copper 160, no, not 160, 130 fucking bright core weapon, they do the exact same thing. Same with the Shadow Shard. No matter what, they basically do the exact same thing, and it's fucking retarded. Oh, it's not really retarded, it's actually good. So there's a low level piece of shit kind of hiding, then or there's a low level with high power level stuff. Either don't trade with them or question them. And one thing to ask is ask them if they can craft it, and depending on what power level of the weapon, if they say yes, ask them what area they're in, and normally the area that they trade in is the area that they're in. So that's what area they're in. And then if they're in like, what, 106 weapons can only go from Canny, 130 can only come from Twine, 58 can only come from Plankerton. No. Well, yes. Basically, the strongest weapons that you should be able to use in Plankerton is 82s. Malachite's like the one I'm using, which also work pretty well in Canny. Which are like kind of the weapons you normally use in Canny, and then, you know, 106, 130, blah blah blah. So if they're in Stonewood and they're saying they can craft a 106 weapon, beat their ass because they're lying. So another thing to look out for, if you got any little piece of gays that are in a hot, okay, basically make sure you're trading on flat ground. If they ask you what weapons do you want to trade, don't just drop a weapon like that. No, you're gonna fucking kick you. Don't drop that shit. They say I can trade you blah blah blah. And if they're not a gay, they'll be like, blah, 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 okay, drop it in the corner, shit like that. And they'll actually trade legitimately. I met 2 people today that I've actually stuttered. Well, 1 person today, but I've met multiple people that will actually trade legitimately and agree with my opinion that scammers are fucking disgusting people and shouldn't do it and need to stop. So, really, if you're a scammer, stop scamming. Because one day, it's all gonna come back to you and you can get fucking banned. Because something called reporting is about to exist. So, could fuck off. Another thing that might happen is that they might add a trading system. So, fuck off on that too. Then you probably won't be able to scam in that. Unless you're like telling somebody, because it'll show like your durability and shit. You can't really scam in that stuff. And basically, never believe somebody unless they show you. Like, so in my opinion, the most trustworthy base. Alright, fuck, shut the fuck up here. Most trade-worthy base that I've ever seen would do this, where it was double on both sides. I mean, this is still scammable, obviously, but man, you gotta do that. Alright, fuck. Then you basically do that, and even though there'd obviously be walls behind you, but the point is, oh god, can I fucking, point is, let's say there's this way where you could see shit through walls, like you could look at their power level through walls. So let's say I'm dropping a weapon, fuck, I've done it before, but you can, yep, look, you see that? Look, you can see what it is. You're not be able to see the durability, but look, clicking square, can't pick it, can't pick the weapon up. Proof that I'm clicking square. Yeah, no, can't pick the shit up.
Nope.
And then the thing is, let's say you drop one weapon on this side, other person drops this weapon on the other side, you know, they're like, oh, I see, you got blah 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 blah. Person will both walk over to this side, jump over, grab. That's how it works. And the only way that I know how to scam people on this is, let's say somebody has that there, you're over on this side, drop that there, then you're like, aight, and you know they don't have edits, and then you'll just be like, see, I'm pretty shit at this, as you can tell. Fucking hell. Okay, well, you could wall their shit off, and then, you know, they won't have edits, so they'll be like, oh. You could kick them, and then yeah.
Nice.
Oh, shut the fuck. But yeah, that's like the only way that I know how to scam people. And that's base design. In my opinion, it's the most trustworthy base design. I've only seen one person use it, which is a guy I met today. He was pretty cool, and he needed my help for a scam or get a scam clip for his channel. And yes, sorry to break it to you kids, but even though I'm a kid, most of scam gets scammed. Most of those videos are usually staged, because it's actually pretty hard if you find a scammer. Oh shit, fucking beam your ass. The only actual legitimate fucking okay, never mind. The only thing that I ever saw that could be actually legitimate was by a little fuck. His name is Jakers. He's a little piece of shit. Fuck off, Jakers. You don't have good content, and you can't say I don't have good content because I have like 16 subscribers. You have like 100 something K, and you can't say that I'm a poor fuck. Yeah, well, I don't fucking scam people. You can't be a power level 13 and have 106 weapons. You've either scammed somebody, or people are actually Generation will give you free shit. And you know, comparing that from like your first video of Save the World, you were like that, kind of fucking doubt it. So the only ever YouTuber who've ever seen who's ever actually done like legitimate scammer videos was, I honestly don't remember his name, so sorry, but he was actually high enough power level to craft most of the weapons that he would trade. Although sure, yeah, he had some videos where he had some of these certain weapons. He could possibly be a scammer, but I mean, he doesn't look like a scammer. I mean, I guess you could say he scammed somebody for like 106 Hydra, because he was doing a scam against Scott, where the guy scammed him, said he had a 106 Hydra, plopped it down on the floor, and then they went in, and then it wasn't a 106 Hydra, it's like 56 fucking Hydra on like 1 durability. You see all these weapons? Well, this is my friends. Most of these weapons I either can craft or I actually got from somebody I know. A guy named, like, don't really even fucking remember, and I don't bother to go on my friends list and go find out. He gave me this, and then after I traded him for it, this one is from my friend Justin, I think. Yeah, this is the one with that damage upgrade. This is the one I had until I upgraded the other damage upgrade. I also traded my friend Justin for this Death Ray, this Hydra, the Ralphie's Revenge, and fuck, there was a ground pounder, but I forgot. The guy took it and gave it back to Justin. But fucking this I got from a guy I traded with today. I needed help for a video, which, I mean, we actually legitimately traded, which is also where I got all my, casing environment. It's also where I got all my Breakcore and shit. We got this and Fishing Mechanical and stuff like that. So, yeah. Just recommend, be aware of scamming methods. Don't scam. Gonna get fucked in the ass later on. Yeah. Have my family friendly message, and don't be gay.